Greetings and salutations, my loyal subjects. This is, of course, your crypto overlord, one and only Light Liger here. And today, as previously promised, we are going to be doing some airdrop speculation. And this video is going to be just focusing on crypto domains or crypto name services. And I'm going to be having just separate videos for potential airdrops on bridges and AMMs and NFT websites. So today we're just going to be talking about crypto name services. And those who don't know what these are, basically these are things that you can buy, which are 90% of the time also NFTs. And basically they allow you to register a domain name to your address. So instead of like typing my very long Ethereum 32-letter address, I can just give them lightliger.eth and they can send NFTs, they can send tokens or Ethereum to that address without a hassle. And then you can also register an actual website to it, metadata with a lot of links to your social media things, and having just like general profiles for your NFTs and things like that in case of ENS. But obviously these services vary a lot per, blockchain and, different service that they are doing. So there are a lot of variation and differences between them, especially obviously on the price. But obviously ENS did an airdrop and it was worth thousands. So in case there's going to be other airdrops happening by other name services, you can expect that there's going to be some value to it. So it's, worthwhile to actually buy a couple of these because they are not really that expensive. I think the most expensive ones are around 30 to 20 bucks. But let's move into our first service here. So this one is called btc.us. This is on Stacks blockchain, which we have talked about a couple of times on the channel. This is basically layer 2 to Bitcoin, and they allow you to basically register .btc domains for your Stacks address. So basically, these are also very cheap. So only $5, and they renew every 5 years. So they're basically paying $1 per year. This is only for STX, so I'm pretty sure that this is not for actually like receiving Bitcoin payments. But STX is like slowly growing, and I think they're becoming more prominent layer 2 solution for Bitcoin. I kind of prefer STX like over Lightning, for example. So this could be something that could do an airdrop. Let's remember STX or Stacks did do an airdrop through blockchain.com prior. So it's not out of the question that they will do another one throughout this service. And once again, these are very cheap. They can be bought with bought with STX, and it's only $5 for 5 years. So definitely worth checking out. Now let's move into our next service. We have Handshake, and Handshake is basically decentralized naming service, also a certificate authority. This is like its own blockchain and everything. And they have already their own token, HNS. However, it doesn't mean they're not going to be releasing some type of a governance token down the line or doing an actual airdrop for the holders. I at least own like 2 of these. Handshakes. There's also like a marketplace and auctions. I just can't remember what is the actual link for it, but I'm gonna be adding it on the link down below. Also, you can claim HNS if you're a FOSS developer. I have no idea what that basically stands for, but in case you are a FOSS developer, you're able to get some free HNS for yourself. But let's moving on to the next one, and there's a lot of cool things with Handshake. You can also pay with Bitcoin, but yeah. One of the more newer players, which I actually registered today, we have Evmos domains, and these are also relatively cheap. I remember them being like 5 Evmos or 9 Evmos per name. So these can be used as your Evmos addresses. And let's see what we can. Okay, this is available, and this is gonna be costing. And remember, like shorter names are gonna be obviously, more expensive. So the longer it is, more less the price will be. Now this is only 2.2 Evmos, which is roughly around $3-4 right now. So this is very affordable. You can also get a couple of extra years here in case you want to. So you don't have to ever renew it again. But we are talking about pretty cheap here, cheap price here. Fundamentally, you know, if we're talking about here's the actual price, so $4.5, which is nothing. But moving on, we have Tezos Domains. Now listen up really closely. Tezos Domains has already announced that they are going to be doing an airdrop. Now the question is it too late to register .tez name? Is the question. I don't know. Perhaps it is still, you know, possible to register one, but like the chances likely are that you might get less of an airdrop than the people who registered before the airdrop announcement. But this is something you definitely want to get because it already has been confirmed, and these are also very, very affordable. We're talking about 1 Tezos per year for 5-letter domains, and 3 and 4-letter domains obviously cost a lot more, but fundamentally 1 per year is absolutely nothing, and you might be getting a sweet airdrop for these domains. Moving on, we have Gogo Das, and this is kind of like domain names that are able to operate through multiple different blockchains. And there's also even like an affiliate program. I'm gonna be adding that, and they are selling a lot of different things. So like .bit, and they operate also, these domains like work through Polygon and also Binance Smart Chain, and also remember Ethereum and also Nervos. So this is a very interesting service. But they are not, to my knowledge, maybe not NFTs, but you are able to sell them and flip them. But maybe scratch that what I said. I'm not sure. But let's move into our next one. We have Punk Domains, and these are actually supporting multiple different blockchains. So we have Optimism here, we have Gnosis, we have Polygon. I think the Polygon is probably the only one which I haven't reserved an actual name here, but I bought one on Arbitrum and Gnosis and Optimism. So you can get a .poly domain. And remember that not all of these are going to be things that you're able to just flip and get a bunch of money out of. Like, that's just not the thing with most of the time. The airdrop is probably where the money is going to be. And maybe if you're going to be securing, like, I don't know, Netflix.gnosis or something like that, or Netflix.xdai, that might have some value which you might be able to flip. But unless you're not able to get like a premium name like that, don't expect don't expect to make so much money. Maybe with more popular things like ENS and also the next candidate on the list, Unstoppable Domains, you can get a lot more money possibly flipping. Now, Unstoppable Domains is interesting because when you buy the domain, you don't have to renew it. So I own it for the lifetime. They sell .crypto domain. What else did they? .zil for Zilliqa. And there's so many like wallets which are already supporting their thing. So this is one of the most integrated and supported. And it's a lot of like user friendly, like you can deploy your own websites top of it. So Unstoppable Domains is like definitely one of these that could potentially do an airdrop. Then again, they are a bit like centralized service, so they may not go that type of a route. They did a one airdrop where they did like give people like credits. Who knows, they might give credits again, or there might be other, like an actual governance token which they might go explore later down the line. But they do have like nice domains like .crypto, .nft, .x, .dao is pretty nice, .coin, .blockchain. So these are also pretty affordable. I want to say $20, but let's just, for the sake of the argument, let's go through. So these are different priced. The cheapest one is $10. So that's not bad. And remember, you don't need to renew this. This is forever. $10 for a lifetime domain. And maybe in the future, I hope there's going to be other services which are going to be exploring that route, whereas the domains are not going to become renewable things, rentable things. They are going to be actually becoming like things that you hold for lifetime, no subscriptions. Moving on, we have an Algorand name service, and matter of fact, there's 2 of these. And this one I also registered today. It is 65 Algorand right now, and the interface is actually very nice. So these are working as like NFTs. There's a marketplace for buying these. a lot of like prices here. And you can also like attach your NFT apparently to the profile. Oh yeah, you can like install your profile picture and everything. So that's pretty cool. And there's like analytics here. People have been buying, and this is one of the more professional services that have found among the domain services. Now there's another one called the Algorand Name Service. I don't understand, like the both of them are selling .algo, but I guess these are just different portals. And let's see how much this is going to be pricing. So are they the same price? Register now. Okay, so these are a bit more cheaper. So these can get you for 5 Algorand. That is, well, $2.5 or something. So very, very cheap, guys. So definitely, if you're looking for a cheaper route, you might want to explore this domain as well. The 4 and the 3 character names are a bit more expensive, and there's a bit of like a service fee. But overall, like Algorand has a very long address names, so this is very convenient for Algo in my opinion. Now moving on, we have ADA handle. Obviously, I have a separate video about this one. You want to get one when the network is not at a full capacity. It might lag a bit. But these ones are a bit different, as in they are NFTs, and well, they are serving as like domain names. And Cardano, is not really known for airdrops as of right now, but definitely I think, given to the nature of Cardano blockchain, I think it definitely could happen. So ADA handles are ones that you can basically choose. These are not like domains, so you have like a dollar next to you, like dollar light liger, for example. And so these are a bit different styled, more like a payment handle than an actual domain. So these are not serving as domains which you can build top of. These are just like short names basically. Moving on, we have Polka name system, and this operates on Moonbeam. And right now, this I think they're gonna be maybe allowing the what is it called, the other moon thing, Moonray or Moon River, yeah, Moon River. And these are costing. Let's see how much these are costing. Okay, we're gonna be changing to the Moonbeam network here. And these are gonna be $25, and these are gonna be paid in Glimmer. You can also like increase it, and the gas fee will be a bit shorter, but not shorter but cheaper. So something to also look into. Obviously 2 years is only $30, so $5 per each year. So you definitely want to go for 2 years here. Also, remember, if you're going to be only subscribing for 1 year, you may not get as big of an airdrop. It might be a qualification to 5-year people are going to be getting a lot more money. Just something I would do. Now there's another Polka domain thing called Polka Domain. It's not available yet. It's on testnet or something. Not much about this, to be honest, but something to, I guess, look into. Next up, we have Avalanche domains. This is the most expensive one. So the Avi domains are very, very, very expensive to buy. So these are 22 AVAX, and that is $20. One AVAX is $26. So these are very premium numbers, but they are very early on, and they're going to be fully launching later. I don't know if these are somewhere where you can buy them right now on some AVAX NFT marketplace. But if there is one, then definitely I think that it's worth exploring. But it's a bit more riskier play because the cost that I said is very high. Maybe on second market you can find a lower price though. And then we have our last two. We have Chronos Identity. This is costing, let's see, I managed to get Trump, so that's kind of good. So these are $15 per year. Not bad at all actually. And Chronos, a bit of a smaller EVM chain, but you never know when something might happen. So there might be an airdrop. Just saying. And I think they just like enable transfers, but I don't know if they're like ERC tokens right now or NFTs. I'm not really, they have to be NFTs to be domains, but I'm not sure is there any marketplace for Chronos. And our last service is actually IC Naming. This is on ICP, the Internet Computer. Yeah, I still don't like the name. It's pretty horrible. And I bought the lightliger.icp today. And it's, well, once again, much easier name. And this was costing, I believe, $3 right now, $1.4 per cycle. So very affordable once again. But that's pretty much my 15 different protocols for name services. You don't have to do them all. Ones I obviously recommend doing is the Tezos name service because they are the most likeliest to do an airdrop, and Gogo does an unstoppable domains because Gogo does has also talked about an idea of doing an airdrop based on my previous discussions with the admins. And Unstoppable Domains, has, they have a big user base, so it might be something also that might do an airdrop. But obviously, if you don't want to miss on anything, it's going to be costing you maybe $100 to do them all, so it's not really that bad in terms of like speculation prices. But thanks for watching, guys. I will be seeing you in the next video. Cheers.